Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Calveo channel. Thanks for tuning in. And we have breaking news out of Singapore, well, BBC, which is pretty much worldwide. But Japan executes the Twitter killer who murdered 9 people, which were mostly women. This reminds me of the Zodiac killer of the city where I'm from in the Bay Area. Just Google Zodiac killer and you'll find out the facts. So we go down to, he murdered 9 people back in 2017. The first time since 2022 that the country has enacted on capital punishment, meaning for the execution. It's rare for them to do executions in Japan, but the serial killings by Takahiro Shiraishi, dubbed the Twitter killer, has shocked the country and triggered debate over how suicide was discussed online. So he was 30 years old at the time in 2017, which mind you was 3 years before the pandemic. So most of them young women between the ages of 15 and 26 to his apartment before strangling and dismembering them. What the? First of all, he's doing pretty good if he has his own flat at 30 years old because the cost of living is so expensive now. But then 2017, cost of living was a little cheaper, right? So the killings came to light in October 2017 when police found body parts in the Japanese city of Zama near Tokyo when they were searching for one of the victims. So they warned that the story gets a little distressing. So Shiraishi later admitted to murdering the 9 suicidal victims and revealed that he got acquainted with them on Twitter, the social media platform known as X. He then told them he could help them die, and in some cases claimed he would kill himself along with some weirdo shit. I keep telling y'all, it's a lot of weirdos online. That's why if this platform, or should I say this channel, blows up, I won't even interact with most of the people that reach out to me because I know it's going to be over some suicidal shit. So his Twitter profile contains the words, "I want to help people who are really in pain. Please DM me anytime." 9 dismembered bodies were found in coolers and toolboxes when officers visited his flat, which was dubbed by media outlets as House of Horrors. Wow, so dark. While prosecutors sought the death penalty for Shiraishi, his lawyers argued for the lesser challenge of murder with consent, claiming his victims had given their permission to be killed, but he didn't know. He did not get permission from his victims to do that act. And they even said that in court. They also called for an assessment of his mental state. Shiraishi later disputed his own defense team version of events and said he killed without the victim's consent. So basically, he just met up with him and killed him, pretty much. Hundreds of people showed up at his verdict hearing in December 2020, when he was sentenced to death. Interesting. The murders also prompted a change by Twitter, which amended its rules to state users should not promote or encourage suicide or self-harm. Japan's Justice Minister Katsuki Suzuki, who said he ordered Shiraishi's execution, said the killer acted for the genuinely selfish reason of satisfying his own sexual and financial desires, according to an AFP report. The case caused great shock and anxiety to society, Suzuki said. Yeah, that's pretty dark. That's pretty dark, you guys. So now we're going to head on to the video version of it.
The case of Takahiro Shiraishi, the man known here in Japan as the Twitter killer, shocked this country. It all came into light in 2017 when police were searching for a woman who turned out to be one of his victims. Her dismembered body was found in his flat near Tokyo. Shiraishi then admitted to killing 9 people. They were suicidal victims whom he was in contact with on Twitter. He told them that he could help them die, and in some cases claimed that he would kill himself alongside them.
So yeah, like I said, I guess he had a fetish of getting off on killing people. Kind of reminds you of that show, that Showtime series, Dexter, back in like 2012, 2013. They brought out a spinoff after it, but it wasn't as good. New Blood. Check it out. It's on Netflix, I believe, still, and maybe even Hulu. So yeah, it was about a blood spattered analyst. Like, he was basically a serial killer, and he seemed normal when he went into his job at the police department, Miami, of course. So everybody thought he was normal, but he was a hitman. He was sick in the head. The actor's name is Michael C. Hall. But anyway,
9 dismembered bodies were found in cooler boxes and in toolboxes in his house. During his trial, the prosecution asked for his execution, for a more lenient sentence, citing murder by consent. And what was remarkable during the trial is that the killer himself, Shiraishi, contradicted his defense team and said that he killed those victims without consent. The judge described him as cunning and cruel and completely responsible for his murders. Today, he was executed, the first time that Japan enacts capital punishment in 3 years.
So yeah, you guys, that's pretty crazy. And not many people live by themselves. So basically, I guess you can't say he was suicidal because he didn't end his life with those people. And being that a lot of women are easily taken advantage of online and offline, all it takes is some money to manipulate anybody. Because a lot of people will do anything for money. A lot of times sexually, anything to threaten their lives. It's just dangerous. And pretty much he's a pedophile. Because no telling what else he did if his victims range from 15 to 26. If he was 30 at the time, what is he doing talking to 15-year-old girls on there? So I'm pretty sure he raped most of his victims too, if it was a sexual fetish. And see, age usually goes unnoticed when between interactions and conversations and DMs online. Everything can't be caught online. So if you ask me, social media is pretty much a pedophile's paradise, a sicko's paradise. So pretty much this guy had a lot of problems, issues going on. But then when I see stuff like this, I'm like, where was his people at? Where's his family at? Is he hikikomori? More than likely. And pretty much that's wild. Anyway, this is Kai DeVeo. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.